What is poppin', squad? It's your boy Jesimein. I apologize, I've been gone. Many of you guys know 1.8, man. We don't know where it is. Where are you at 1.8? We've been waiting on you. We've had the PTS. It's been time, you know what I'm saying? State of the game hasn't been too much information regarding it. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people who've been saying the game is dead, they're getting their little confirmation right now. This is as close as it feels to being dead for people, is because they've just been sitting in 1.7. Everybody feels it's time to go the next patch. So a little update from what I know, as of right now, they haven't even put in the request to Xbox and PS4 and I don't know how PC works, but they haven't even put in the request where they have to review it. You know, Microsoft reviews it or not. So I wouldn't, honestly. You might as well expect it as a Christmas present at this point. I feel it's gonna come mid-December, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly how it works or how fast the process is, but by this time, usually we would have a patch. So I don't know what's the deal. Is this good news? It could be, you know what I'm saying? They can be fixing things under the bucket, you know what I'm saying? And when they release it live, they decided, you know, this is what they wanted to do with certain things, and maybe they're working on the lag, maybe they're working on quality rather than the speed of it, which we don't know. So I mean, I guess if it does come out like mid-December, they're gonna have really no excuse. Things have to be fixed at that point because they are taking a long time. But a lot of people are questioning if it's even coming. You know what I'm saying? Or did they pull the plug? Is it in a hard drive in the trash somewhere? What's up with 1.8? Like, a lot of us have been sitting here playing the patch. You know, a lot of people are doing their best to farm. Maybe they're giving you just enough time to farm before it's a big issue, which is way more than enough time. You should be able to max out your div tech and max out your credits and your Phoenix credits by the time this comes out, because this has been a long time. And me personally, I'm still broke when it comes to Division. I don't have no resources or nothing. Maybe I should be using this time instead of talking about it. But for the people who feel, you know, I can't wait no more. Like, you know, you guys, for once, I can fully say, you know, I 100% feel you guys on that, because I feel myself, I can't even put in as much hours as I want to a Division because my mind's already committed to the whole next wave of content and of builds that are going to be coming with the 1.8 patch. So playing 1.7 is just kind of like playing like an old Call of Duty when a brand new Call of Duty is supposed to be out type thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but for the most part, I just feel like as content and as like gameplay goes, it's really stale. You know, it's the same thing. Run up and down DZ, go manhunt. That's it. Same builds. You know, when people ask me what build is this, I'm like, honestly, it's the same build I probably used 2 days ago. There's not much that's changing right now with the game as is. A lot of people are starting to, you know, get their setups ready for the next patch, which is smart. But for me, I'm kind of just waiting to hop on it and just, you know, to take it by storm as it comes out. But for the most part, a lot of people are just jumping ship. They're like, that's it, Division's done. There's no reason for me to play it. It took way too long. PTS was out like 2 weeks ago. What's the issue? What's the point? Like, no real updates. You know, state of the game is kind of if and around there. You know, I hear all these things in my comments, and I feel you guys. I feel the frustration coming from the community. I always look at it the positive way, and I feel the best way to look at it is they're taking their time with this for a reason. This is their biggest update. They don't want it to mess up. There's so many things that could go wrong. Maybe they're preventing it as we speak. Maybe they're trying to work the desync, trying to work the delays. They're trying to work the servers. They're trying, you know, maybe that's what they're doing. So if we're gonna give them benefit of doubt, if you want a good reason to look forward to it being longer wait, look at it as if they're working on it. But if you are a critic and you feel like you want to look at it in a bad way, you can just hold them accountable. Like, basically, like, when this patch comes out, it needs to be near perfect in your eyes because they're taking long. You know, me, where I stand, I'm kind of half and half. I'm excited because, I mean, if they're gonna take this long, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, this is very odd. So I feel like there's something going on when it comes to that. I don't know if it's good or bad, but something's going on. And at the same time, like, look, like, honestly, I've been having Division back, you know, for the time coming, but I can't. I'm running out of proof to hold on the positive end if this isn't good when it comes out, because it took long. People said stuff was broken. They decided they didn't want to change it, and they took extra time. I don't know if to change it or not change. I don't know. So we're gonna find out, and we're all gonna see. People are gonna play it, regardless of what people say. It is a huge update as far as content. People will come back and play it. The game will do its usual cycle. It always gets to a point where it feels like it's completely dry and dead at the bottom of a patch. I always talk about this, but honestly, can I say this time feels different? It does. Especially the fact that there's, a lot of games out. There's COD, there's Star Wars, there's Fortnite. People have options that they didn't have last time the patch was down. And I can even throw Destiny in there for the people who really enjoyed PvE. There's just things that you don't have to bank on back then that you do now. So now some people just moved on, like, I'm good, I'm moving on to COD, I'm moving on to this, I'm moving on to that. Like, this game is 2 years old. We have to realize that. So maybe the developers realize that, and they're doing their best to make the patch as good as possible. I'm getting a surplus amount of people saying, you still play this game? People still play this game? Who still watches this? I'm gonna have to unsub because I don't play this anymore. And that's cool. Do your thing. I feel you. If it's not for you, if the game is not meeting your needs, it's all good. But for the most part, if you need Division content, you know where to come. At the end of the day, regardless of how hard it is, as you can see, it has been hard. I went from uploading every day to not having uploaded in 4 days, and that's not smart on my end either, because that's not smart for my growth, and that's not smart for my financial reasons, and it's not smart just because I'm not helping out my subs when I should. So of course I need to get back on that. But you could just see where the motivation lacks because of that, because of the issue that I'm kind of stuck in a rut when it comes to this, and a lot of content creators are. It's hard to make new content on the same things over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like really, really hard. It's just like trying to teach an old dog new tricks at some point, and I feel that's what it is. You can only make so much builds. You can only do so much manhunt gameplays without people saying, oh, okay, like, you're just shooting them and running and juking and doing the same thing over and over. Some people like it, and I'm with it. That's why I make it. As you can see right now, I always have manhunt gameplay. I have been streaming, not a lot, but way more than I used to. You know what I'm saying? I probably stream like twice a week, and people come and show up. I've had upwards to 175 viewers live, which is really good for this game. Even though I have 25,000, people will expect, oh, you need to have like 800 viewers. No, it doesn't work like that. But for Division, that's really, really healthy, especially when you compare it to the numbers on Twitch. There's always like 250 people playing on Twitch as a whole. So having like 150, 160, that's really good for me. But I'm not going to stop. I'm just as impatient as you guys. I'm asking the same questions you guys. I don't know much. Only thing I do know is that if I was in charge, I feel like it should have been out. How often and how fast do they really update when it comes to this is basically to their preference. How much they're working on it, I don't know if it's a nonstop thing or it's just, they're just waiting on something. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's enough for them to hold it. I'm gonna kill the myth that people are saying it's not coming. It's for sure coming. There's no way they're gonna pull this whole patch and kind of like lie to the community. They're not gonna do that. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, can I say that it shouldn't be here? I can't say that. It should be here. And in my eyes, the patch has no reason not to be here. We tested the PTS, and we tested everything that was really broken. We made numerous videos on what was broken, and they said they liked it. There's pretty much nothing else. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys feel that they're taking too long? Are you actually happier that they're taking their time with it? Or do you think they're not even taking their time, that they're just doing it just to do it, to stall out because it's broken? What do you guys think? I'm curious to know. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to holler at you guys and talk about, like, where is this patch at, because we don't know. But as of right now, as a recap, it is going to be submitted to Microsoft and Sony. So I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know exactly how fast with PC, but one thing I do know is we can't wait no more. So Division, please, for the love of God, release that patch. It's been real. Thank y'all for watching. Your boy is out.